Because I think, yeah, as far as I know.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. Get tweezers and pepper. It'll be easier to find it, Eddie.
Thanks, Mike. You're live.
Yes, I am.
We are live.
All right. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put gussets on this right now so that I don't have to worry about this later. Howdy, Paper Army. Nice to see you. Welcome to the phone show. This is Thursday. We got 2 more days of the week. Today, tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all are having a very good week. And we figured out that YouTube somehow or another is not letting people put likes up. So, put them up anyway. Thank you all for that support. All right, now that ought to give me some gussets that I can use right here. Now, I show you what I found out. I was looking at this lengthwise on the photos that I have of the Hammerhead Corvette. One thing I noticed was the chassis goes halfway out on these ear guns. That means this here is a 1/2 inch too small. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a 1/2 inch. Now, I know this is like oh my God, you can't be doing that. I have to do this. I'm using cardboard on this because I don't want to lose any strength. The cardboard will be inside the chassis. And so that's what I did, is I cut a bunch of 1/2 inch pieces of cardboard. Well, what I have to do now is I have to put these gussets on there, because what is going on with this build is that the gussets, these aren't cut perfectly straight. I tried, but I still was messing up because it's cardboard and I'm not used to cutting it. And so anyway, what happened was I have got to now put these gussets on here, because when I put this cardboard on in place of the extra material that I'm going to need for this build, it wants to rise and lower itself. So by putting gussets on it, what I can do is I can actually glue the gussets down to the body. It'll give it extra strength.
Not sure if I'm watching a human or a god.
You're watching a human. don't please do. I'm very good at building stuff with paper because I've been very good at building stuff all my life. But yes, there is only one. Number one, he's out there.
You want to adjust the camera, Mike?
I do.
Is your drummer on?
Nope.
Okay, I'm getting a buzzing.
Yeah, that's come.
Yeah, DJ's in.
Yeah, GJ. I think that buzzing's coming out of your head, Eddie.
Maybe.
Yeah. And remember, your ears ring. Don't confuse that.
My bad.
Is that better, Eddie? It should be propagating soon.
Yes. You could lower it a little bit more, like angle.
Too much or not enough?
Not enough.
That's more than I've ever done it.
There you go. No, that's perfect right there now.
Okay.
You can see exactly what you're building now.
All right. So these are cardboard. And you know I don't like using cardboard, but every once in a while it is mandatory that you use something that you don't necessarily want to use. And that's in every building industry that there is. So this is what I'm doing. And I learned from the first piece I put on yesterday after the show that I needed to put these gussets on here. And I don't know if this is the right word for that, gussets, but I think it is. This is going to add strength, and it'll make sure that the build stays located closer to where I want it to be. And I'm hoping that I only need the gussets. Uh-oh, I think I made that too long. I know I did now. Yep, it only, that's okay though. Yes, it is.
Mike, Hannah, the dirt track racer girls.
Hi, Hannah. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day, Hannah. Yep, too much. That's all right. I'll use those on something else. And so, this is what I have to do now. Okay.
Hannah is in Toledo at the specialist, Mike.
Oh. Wow, Hannah. I hope the specialist does you a good deal. Because if that specialist doesn't treat you right, I'm going to send them a bad phone call.
Ask her if she wants to see something specific, Mike. You'll show her anything you got over there. Enjoy's in.
Hi, Joy. Well, Hannah, here is something that's kind of cool. I painted this with a spray paint. And normally I don't use spray paint, but I did this time around. Anyway, Hannah, this is an A10 from Star Wars. And A10? No, that's not right. It's an A-wing from Star Wars. And yeah, terminology gets crossed over in my head sometimes. But anyway, I built this a long time ago. This was the stand for it right here. And let's see, 1/16 of 2020. Wow.
Ever done a time lapse on a project from beginning to end?
No, I've never done a time lapse on a project from beginning to end, because when it takes 200 or 300 hours, I don't have any idea how to make a time lapse of that. And considering I build a lot on the show, you can't time lapse that.
Well, they cut my cast off, so that's pretty sore, but at least it's healing.
Oh, that's good news. Yeah, I've had casts. They suck.
How did the jewelry box turn out, Joy's asking?
The jewelry box turned out amazing, Joy. I'm sorry I don't have any photos of it. My daughter uses it every day, and she was literally just stunned when she started looking at Grandma Lil's jewelry that she was left. And so she's just absolutely thrilled with the jewelry box. Okay, so here we go. And I don't know if I should have been doing this or if I should have glued it one little piece at a time. I don't think that's the way to do this. I think this is just to put it on, make sure it sticks properly, get it on line, and do that with it. Really, you want to be messy with me right now? That figures.
Hey, Mike, Brent and Natalie are using gang words in the show. They're calling people cuz.
That's 'cause we're related.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, huh?
Just clarifying that.
Yes.
I want you to know that they're not as perfect as you think they are.
Okay. I'll keep that under advisement, Eddie. And now what it is just making sure this all glues down in the right location. Because it's very difficult to make a round piece out of it. This is going to have an edge on it. When I put the skin on this, you can see the ripples from each piece that's going to have to go on here. And so one of the things that I have to figure out how to do is when I put the skin on it, the low spots have to have some chipboard put on them like this. That'll raise that up so that when I wrap it with the armor, it looks correct. All right, that is part number 2. And I'm going to have a lot of these parts. It's one of those kind of things where it's going to take a bit to get this done. But at this point, there is a lot less to do. The hardest part of all of this has been the lights. Yeah, okay.
Cannot wait to leave
here, yeah, I know, Hannah. And yeah, being in the hospital stinks. I have broken a lot of things in my lifetime. And with those kind of breaks, I have had to be in the hospital. Darn. I don't know what that is. I breathed in a little fluid. Okay. Now. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Phone Show. I hope you all are having a good day. I'm not having a bad day, which is awesome news. And it's sunny and cold outside today here. Okay. And I think one thing I didn't do is I didn't hold that down on there long enough. All righty. Here we go, Coach. How is everybody doing? What's your weather like, you guys? Everybody from around the world's got different weather patterns. So California's washing out to sea. We're trying to follow them. It's been terrible rainstorms here. We've had torrential downpour now for weeks. It rained for 5 days and nights straight this week. Started on Sunday, and it worked right through to this morning. And so it's one of those kind of things that it's abnormal for us. Normally, we get a little bit of rain all through the winter. Well, we're getting absolutely flooded here. Well, I think since this is what I got to do for a lot of this stuff, I think I'm going to go ahead and put more of these gussets in place. If there's something you guys would like to see and you know I built it, just say so, and the mods will tell me what it is, and I'll bring it up and show it to you. Oh, man, I should be farther away than that. Oh, well, that's all right. Doesn't matter that happened. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Phone Show, you guys. Thank you for joining and for being part of this Paper Army family worldwide. What?
It's Happy Thursday.
It is. Not in a rush. Unless somebody says something.
No, I was just mentioning it to you.
Okay. Alrighty. Probably better put some down here too. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, what I'm using right now, this is all paper bag material from the grocery store. Okay. Oh, here it is. More building material.
Wow, it's really slow.
Yeah, wonder what's going on. That the algorithm's playing up again.
No, I don't think it's that mic. I think it's just people are doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't be doing too much. School's still running, isn't it? Well, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Is there, let me see. It doesn't matter what it is, you guys. You can make anything you want. You might like bugs. You can make them. I used iris petals for these wings and on bendy wire. So this whole thing will move around because it's bendy wire. And it bends and it moves. I used glass beads for the eyes, built the body, made sure that the wings and stuff will not come out of this. They're set inside of the chassis. But anyway, that's that. I have got a lot of pieces in this. The engines alone took 536 parts to build the engines. And I have an hourly list down here. So far, I'm at 150, 60, 70, 170 hours on this build. Just this part. Well, I guess that includes the Star Destroyer as well. Now, you might be into The Walking Dead. I built Michonne's katana. And it has a stand for it, just like that, which I kind of like these stands. Uh-oh, but I knock on the floor. Nah, I gotta have that. All right, that piece gotta stay there.
Derek loves the stand.
All right. And I also have Negan's bat, Lucille. Now, it's in plastic because that barbed wire that I made cut me 6 times making it. And so definitely have to protect people because it's dangerous, even in a micro machine. Star Wars is my favorite. I had to learn how to make TIE fighter cockpits, so I built this Death Star for that. And then the micro machines. I built 50 of these before I went to big stuff, because I needed to learn how all of this stuff worked. And that means learning how to make the paperwork, how to build things like these.
Mike, time out. Doctor, not a doctor. He's a Richard Cranium. He said maybe if you working more than you talk, you wouldn't have so many hours.
Do you know what a Richard Cranium is? They're doctor, not a doctor, because you're dumb. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, you're a Richard Cranium, Doc. And the short word for Richard is Dick. So, Dick Cranium. Don't be an idiot. And that's why the camera angle is where it is right now. I talk, and I'm working as I talk. Just because you can't chew gum and walk, that's your problem. I don't have that problem. Besides, I think if you ask them, Dick Cranium, you'll find that the people in the show love to hear me talking about stuff. But I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Cranium, what you're going to take off of this, other than you shouldn't say stuff like that to people because they're going to get mad at you. Because I'm pretty sure that the Paper Army will disagree with you.
DJ was going to get him, but DJ was busy. DJ said he wasn't worth the comment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's extremely slow, Mike.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for sharing me with others and for posting up all the likes you guys do get to manage to get up there. We were getting 1,500 to 2,000 likes a show, and then they mucked up the algorithm. Now we're lucky if we get 100 likes in a show. So I don't know why they did that. That is a YouTube thing, and hopefully they'll figure it out. Hi, Niman. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. All right. Okay, so those are now dried on there, and I bent them just a little bit. I didn't do that with the other ones that I did, and I should have. Now that will let them fit better onto this piece right here. And the other ones seem to have gone on okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one the same exact way I did the other one. Well, not quite, but you know what I'm saying. This is about the same way. Okay. Hey, Eddie, is Dick Cranium still in here?
Oh, no, he's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that figures.
YouTube seems to have changed for me. It has turned off recommendations. I haven't altered anything. See?
Yep. Well, send him a nastygram. Send YouTube a nastygram and tell him, hey, our favorite creators, you've turned off notifications. Well, I tell you what, you guys, if you have Siri or something like Siri, you can put your notifications in there. I use Siri regularly, and she keeps me informed of all the things that I've got to get done. Oh, really? That far off? How in the world could I have gotten that far off of that? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. We'll get this figured out. Okay, there we go. And so that's where I'm at right now, is getting all these ridges, these ribs in place, because I have got to build this body up.
Yeah, DJ said I still got your notification, but I don't get any new recommendations.
Well, anybody that is having troubles with YouTube, just send them an email. Bomb them with emails. See if we can't alleviate some of this. I don't think it will. Honestly, I don't think it's any good to send them emails, but we can try. Dental tools. I tell you what, everybody, these dental tools come in darn handy. I never knew how handy they would be until I started using them. And they are extremely handy. All right, so that means I'm going to need another piece along here, like this. Do this one. All right. Okay. Yeah, all right. So,
You want to show something, Mike?
yeah, as soon as I'm done gluing this on, I can do that. All right, now that hopefully will stay right where I want it because the gussets keep it in place. Because when you have free floating things like what I'm doing right now, it gets to be very difficult to get the glue to stick fast enough that you can actually let go of this. How many people we got in the show, Eddie?
160.
160 people in the show. Hey, you guys, if you try to do likes, that would be fantastic. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but you can try it. All right, we're going to move that up to there. And I'm going to show you a very cool thing right here. This is our paper army tank. All right, now it's modeled after Warhammer. All right, and I made this using pictures of Warhammer tanks. And so I built our tank. It's not the same, it's similar. The tracks, these are the best tracks that I ever made. They're all laced together, plastic Q-tips, and I got rollers inside. There's 6 rollers on each set of tracks, and this is powered by Hot Pockets. And if you play Warhammer, this is the Paper Army flag right there. That's our insignia. So,
Hello, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much, and welcome to the show. All right, now this is my Klingon bird of prey. A lot of folks in the show got to watch this build. Very cool build. And remember, your stands have to come off, everybody. If your stands don't come off, you can't play with your toys. And I'd like to play with my stuff. Woohoo! And they're tough, all right? These things are super strong.
Elon had sushi with his dog today.
What?
Elon had sushi with his dog today.
Oh, I bet your dog loved your sushi. Okay, now let's move this back down here. Oh, well, that's interesting. I didn't know it'd be too long. That's okay. We just trim that piece off of there, save it, and put another gusset on here. I happen to have one. I'm glad you like sushi. You can have mine. I am not a fan of sushi at all. And people said, oh, you just didn't get good sushi. Oh, yeah, well, it was the best restaurant in Seattle that was at this convention, and they had amazing food there. Absolutely amazing. It was something I did for Advisor Corporation, and supposedly it was a world-renowned sushi chef, and that means it doesn't matter how good your sushi is. Blah! I can't stand it.
I think that was directed directly at me, Mike.
Yeah, maybe. Why, are you a sushi fan, Eddie?
Yeah, because I'm the one that told you haven't had it in the right place.
Well, you're not the only one that's told me I haven't had it in the right place. So, yeah.
Mike says the guy eating 30-year-old pickles.
30-year-old what?
Pickles. I think he meant 30-year-old salmon. His memory's a little slow.
Yeah, it's only 19-year-old salmon.
Only. Only.
Yeah, but it's canned. My sister canned it. She did a really good job, too. She's a really good at canning stuff. And, yeah. And I love canned salmon. Well, I love fresh salmon, too, but canned salmon is the best you can get if you can't get fresh. And since I don't fish anymore, I'm pretty much having to deal with canned salmon. But the cool thing is, as long as the seal on the glass jar is not broke, there is nothing wrong with it. Alrighty, now let's look at these two and see what I got here. The reason I'm folding these is it makes the seam better.
What do I do then?
Just open them now. Put them in my bag.
I fished in the Arctic Circle and caught some Dolly Parton, and I ate the skin and everything. It was so good.
Dolly Varden? Dolly Varden are very good salmon.
Oh, I thought he caught Dolly Parton and ate her.
No, come on, Eddie. Spell check does not do anything justice sometimes.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's put this piece together just like this.
Yeah, my spell check today is terrible.
Yeah, a lot of people never heard of the Dolly Varden salmon. They're very good fish. Of course, there's some folks that don't like fish. So, you know.
GJ says, I like steak tartare. What is that?
Steak tartare, that is like raw steak. I do too. I'm a fan of steak tartare. Now I'm putting this on the edge of this cardboard box piece, because what it does is this glue is so liquid that it travels. Oh, are you kidding me? Why'd you do that? It travels down inside of the cardboard itself. So when I turn it back up and put it onto the body of this, it'll run back down into the part I'm gluing.
Mike, what did you do for New Year's?
I didn't do anything for New Year's. I went to bed. Nothing, honey. Yeah, I don't even care about New Year's. New Year's doesn't mean anything. It's just another day. And so,
Toshi's in, Mike.
what?
Toshi's in.
Hi, Toshi. Welcome to the show.
What do you do for supports on longer, skinnier builds, or is it just build specific?
It's just build specific. If you have a long, skinny build, you have to learn how to bridge it up like I'm doing with this. All right, now what this is going to do, once this is all glued in place and dry, this will add a huge amount of strength. I don't know if this is lateral strength or not, or I guess it would be horizontal strength. The full length of this is now being built up heavier, okay? And by this happening, this strength is going to double. And believe me, I'll show you something here, you guys. You're not, yeah, you got to see this. Okay? How strong are these? I teach you how to build structurally correct. With structural correctness, you will get strength.
He said linear strength.
Linear? That sounds right. Thank you very much. Linear strength is correct.
Very impressive.
Now, something I will do is I will go along and I will add more strength to these, because like this piece needs an extra gusset to it. But once I get this sanded down and start putting the skin on here, this is going to toughen up a lot. All right, looks like I ran out of material, and I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more. Okay, so that means I'm gonna need this. Yep. Really? You wanted to do that? That really stinks. Okay. So, I think rather than cut these down, I'm going to glue them together. Yep, I'm going to glue them together. That's just going to add a little bit more strength. Not a lot, but it will add a little bit. Elmer's glue, you guys. Elmer's glue or PVA. The stuff is absolutely fantastic. All right, now we got that. That is part number 2 for the starboard side. Oh wait, that's port side, my bad. And part number 3 goes right on there like that. And we're gonna go ahead and put that on there like so. All right, now okay, put that on there like that. Make sure that sticks good. And then we got to let that dry because it's paint to paint, and it does not want to dry quick.
Neiman got this email from Spring about the stickers, something about them being busy or having some struggles with suppliers. See, Mike, same shit, same stuff they're doing.
Yep, same thing they've said everywhere. Keep on them. Don't let them get that sticker away from you, because they're running their business bad. And stay on top of them. Don't let them get away with it. And we are going to go to a new manufacturer for stuff, because this is enough. I don't like what they've done.
Rocket's in, Mike.
Howdy, Rocket. Nice to see you.
You owe him a twerk, remember?
Oh, we owe Rocket a twerk. Yeah, we do. So, Eddie, we need a one that's actually talks about twerking.
All right, Mike. It's a little late to tell me now.
No, it's not a little late. It's okay. You can take your time.
Okay, hold on, Mike.
All right. Wow. Really? That is not sticking at all. All right. We're going to fix this. I'm going to scratch that all up.
All right, Mike. I got one.
You got one. Hey, Rocket.
Sir.
All right. I think we can do this now. Put that over there. Put that over there. Okay, Rocket. This twerk's for you for yesterday. Uh-oh.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Oh, my God.
All righty. Okay, here we go. We're going to get all loosened up. And I can do this. Yes, I can. Hit it, Eddie.
Mike, drop it low, let it touch the floor, then we bring it back up, give them some more. Left cheek, right cheek, keep it in sync, make everybody stop, make everybody blink. Yeah, it's gravity check. Watch it bounce, watch it roll. Get the whole club losing all control. Drop it, let it vibrate. Yet we seen that face, we don't ever hesitate. Stunting in the spotlight, glitter on the skin. Once the beat drops, that's when we began. It's a rhythmic motion, cinematic view. Delivering the bass that you wish you knew. Hands on the knees, yeah, lock it in place. I'm a master of the rhythm, I'm a master of the space. See the way it moves, that's a way of art. Got a heartbeat rhythm, tearing tracks apart. There you go, Mike.
All right. That was for Rocket from yesterday.
Yikes.
Thank you, Rocket. All right. Now it's back to work. Well, I found this on the floor. That means I don't need to cut this down. All I need to do is shape it right. Oh, can't do it. Gotta put gussets on this. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Gotta put gussets on all of this stuff. Need some agua. Okay.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you. Okie dokie. Well, I happen to have gusset material everywhere. So, 1, 2, 3. Three ought to do it, I think. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Phone Show.
Patricia, I didn't do anything for New Year's Eve. I slept in just like Mike did.
Who said that?
Patricia was asking, said, please ask Eddie if he did anything for New Year's.
Oh, did you do anything for New Year's, Eddie?
No.
Nope.
Hey, Patricia, where are you from? Ask her where she's from, Mike.
Yeah, Patricia, I'm from Washington State in America. Where are you from?
Somebody's Goober said channels going. We got tons of people doing papercraft on their own channels. I think we got them, Mike.
That's cool. Yes, paper crafting on their own channels. Well, we started it right here, you guys, 5 years ago. And we weren't the first to do paper crafting by any means. But I do believe that I have got the best paper craft of all of it. And it's a belief. Doesn't mean it's true. Just means I believe it. And back when I first started this, when I did a Google search or a GoDaddy search or anything like that of this, I got a guy that came up all the time, and he made a pop-up book. But for some reason, he's not been back on for like 6 years or 10 years or something. He like vanished. And I don't know what happened to him. I have no idea.
Patricia's from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Ah, New Mexico. How's your weather down there, Patricia?
She's there because she took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Oops.
Hello from Australia.
Australia's in. The Outback is
You want to show something, Mike?
representing. I can't right now.
As soon as you're done, you got a lot of people.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Next thing I'm going to show you is the Star Destroyer. All right. This Star Destroyer is over 11,390 pieces of paper. It is my biggest build today. And now the Titanic is probably going to be bigger. As far as size-wise, no. The Star Destroyer is 32 inches long. The Titanic will be 30 inches long. But I do believe there could be more parts to make the Titanic than it took to make the Star Destroyer. But I don't know. It's one of those kind of builds that's going to progress as it... you guys are going to get to watch it. As soon as I'm done with this Hammerhead Corvette and the Star Destroyer, I'm going to start on the Titanic.
How have you managed to build so much? I could barely even make one of those builds.
Well, I build all the time. That's how come I built so much. And if you go to my channel and check out the videos, you'll see all the stuff that I've made. Reason being is I'm in my 17th year of building with just paper. All right, so if you work at something for 17 years, you're going to have a huge repertoire. That might not be the right word. You're going to have a lot of things that you have made in 17 years. And since I love doing what I do so much, it makes it easy for me.
Mike, Neiman is asking what is that in centimeters because he's in inches.
Centimeters versus... just a second. 30. Wait, I got something over here that might help. Okay, these are centimeters right here. There are basically 30.5 centimeters to a foot. So that would be like 369. 90 centimeters.
Yeah, he's asking how long it would be in centimeters. That's what he was interested in.
Yep, that's how long it'll be in centimeters. 90. So, that's one of those kind of things that I'm trying to get better at centimeters, but I have to be asked. If you ask me about it, then I'll be able to figure it out for you. But up to that point, I do not.
Neiman said so about a meter. That's 3 feet, Mike. A meter is 3 feet.
Yes, a meter is, yeah, close to 3 feet. Yes, that is correct. It'll be about a meter long. All right, now let's get that down on there and make sure it stays there. Okay, I've got one more of these ribs to put in. Boy, that is lumpy. I think.
Can't see why. To me, it's a boring. It's a boat. That's it. That Mike was never an option. I feel he didn't want to do it.
What's that? Say that again, Eddie.
That's it. That Mike with it was never an option, as I feel he didn't want to do it.
Of course, I don't want to do the Titanic. It's a very difficult build. But everything I build is very difficult. It's not easy to do this. And so, and it doesn't matter if I didn't want to do it. I'm still going to do the best job that I possibly can on the Titanic, even though I don't want to do it. So, I don't understand your question.
Maybe the Titanic Museum will buy it for millions, Mike.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know how to get in touch with the Titanic Museum. But I do think the smoke generators on it is going to be kind of cool. Elmer's glue or PVA, all the same stuff. You can also use wood glue if you would like. It has to be thinned out a touch, though. Wood glue's a bit too stiff. Got too much, doesn't have enough water in it. So if you use wood glue, add just a touch of water to it.
GJ says he could contact the Titanic Museum.
Oh, GJ, that would be fantastic. I'd love that.
Will it be the broken Titanic or the normal kind?
It's you don't build a broken one. Before it hit the iceberg and sank, yeah, that's the Titanic I'm working on. Building a broken one, that's just nonsense. It really is. I know you might want to do that. And if you want to see a broken Titanic, build one yourself. Because that's the only way you're going to get one. Because I'm not going to do it. And GJ, if you manage to get a hold of those folks, have them come to the show and watch the build.
Yeah, he said, no, I don't want to see that. It's kind of morbid.
Well, the Titanic actually is very morbid. All those people didn't survive. Very tiny number of folks survived that wreck. Of course, I guess it's better than the Edmund Fitzgerald. None of the guys on the Edmund Fitzgerald made it. And that was just an ore freighter on the Great Lakes. The Titanic is out in the Atlantic Ocean. I guess that it sank right off the coast of Newfoundland. So it made it a long ways before it didn't make it. All right. This is the last gusset I got to put on here, I think. Now, it may not be the case. I might have to put more on there than this. But I cannot get ahead of myself with this build. It's something that has to be built correctly all the way up the scale of building on this. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting ready to put the skin on this and start changing its shape. Now this is the next thing that's going to happen to this, is getting the skin on. And I'm not sure how I should do this. I think what I'm going to have to do is cover it with paper bag material. And once I get the paper bag material on here to where it's starting to shape this shape, then I'm going to have to add other stuff to it to get it strong enough. Now, let's put this up here a ways. I'll show you something here. All right, you guys. This is the engine compartment right here. Now, I have to get these wires all attached so that I can hook up. Oh, no. I just bent that. Doggone it. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is going to go on here just like this. That's how that fits on. And this whole thing stands up on its own just like that. This is the battery compartment. I have got to get all this wiring hooked up today so that I can actually put this on and it'll be completed at that point. Now that all came loose because I was messing with it before it was dry. That figures. I know better than do that. Daggone it. All right.
You got an hour left, man.
1 hour of the show left, you guys. Yeah, I got to start tying this in. It's too flimsy. Right now, it's too flimsy. And that's because all this stuff is still just floating around. Once I start covering this, then that float will stop. Ooh, I just thought of something. And I think I'm going to do that. Shoot.
Hold up. It only took 4 days to get to the point where it sunk. Didn't realize it was that quick.
4 days?
Yeah.
Well, it was one of the fastest ships in the fleets back in the day for a cruise liner.
Yeah, there's. What?
Okay.
Just a.
Wow.
Where is the? Why is this not working? With the cities on wheels and stuff, right? Yeah, that's the one that he's talking about.
Okay.
You talking about a movie?
What movie? Cities on Wheels?
Ghost Ship.
Oh, Ghost Ship. Yeah, that was a movie.
The City on Wheels is multiple engines.
Yes, that's correct. All right. This is wanting to be stubborn right now. It's not wanting to stick. I'm not a fan of the clear Elmers. And once I use it up, and I may not use it up. Derek has told me a couple of times, why in the heck are you still using it? I don't know, because I don't like to waste stuff. But the darn stuff does not stick as good as the white Elmers. So I might just go ahead and quit using it and buy a gallon of white Elmers.
Hey, Dynamax is back in, Mike. He's a member again.
Dynamax, welcome back to the show. Nice to see you again. Oh, I got to show you guys something here. Remember all of this stuff? You can see it all? It's closing up. All right, I'm getting it closed up. So it's all part of the build process, you guys. You just keep working it and keep doing what you do. All right, now I've got to set this up in the air so it doesn't knock that part off again. So we're going to use that there, and we're going to put that right there. Now, where in the world is my bag? There it is. Found it, Coach. All right, 5 years ago, I made a bunch of this stuff with a paper shredder. This is what I'm going to use to tie everything together with. Now, this is its own kind of nightmare, this type of building.
You want to crack open a Pepsi, Mike? Well,
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, guys, this is Pepsi Thursday. That's there. And so, I need a Pepsi. Yes, I do. Oh, there's only one left in the old refrigerator. This Pepsi's for you, everyone. I'm the old Pepsi generation. Only problem is, it's a phone show. That means I have to drink it. Sorry.
Dynamax says, hey guys, did workout, so I'm just popping in for a sec, but now I can say one of us again when someone becomes a member.
Very good.
Mike, are you doing a show this weekend?
I don't know.
Okay, because we're gonna go in and shout out Natalie's birthday for her.
In Discord?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I can. That's not a problem. I pretty much will. Yeah. Okay.
James is drinking a Dr. Pepper today.
Okay. Dr. Pepper? Yeah, I hear that's pretty good. I don't know. I tried it a long time ago. Never did care for it. Okay, what I am doing right now is I'm attaching these pieces of paper strips. These are 1/4-inch paper bag strips. And you can't pull on them, all right? You have to just let them sit, because if you pull on them, it'll twist your parts together tighter, and you don't want it any tighter. You just want it where it's at. And so anyway, what will happen is these will start to strengthen up the body. It will start making sure that these parts don't separate any further. And it's, I don't know what this would be called as far as building wise. Somebody in the Pepper Army probably knows that.
This guy said you're, no, it's not what's he saying.
What's he saying?
Nothing. I think he's trying to say you're not 71 or 72 years old.
Well, you're trying to say that I'm not 72 years old? And that's okay. You can say what you want. But if you can do math, I was born November 6th, 1953 at midnight. So you can do the math on your own. My driver's license says the same thing that I'm telling you.
Ernie wants to know how much longer before your project will be done.
Ernie, 2 months. I'm hoping.
Left on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't take longer than 2 months. I actually hope it takes less. But I don't know. I won't know until it's actually done.
James was asking if you would shave the beard.
No, not going to shave my beard, James. Last time I shaved it was 1977. I got out of the Navy. Are you kidding me? Doggone it. I'm having a very difficult time with this stuff.
Thank you for your service, Mike.
You're welcome. It was my honor to serve. Doggone this. Why is that giving me such a hard time? I don't know, but I'm going to fix it right now. This thing keeps bending. Okay, why does it keep bending? It keeps bending because it keeps Anyway, sometimes even I have troubles with stuff. So Alec is in. Hi, Alex. Nice to see ya.
James said Mike's beard is made of diamond.
I wish. I'd take a diamond saw and I'd cut it off and make some money.
You must be getting successful. You hired a secretary.
I've always had Siri as my secretary. And so I don't know how successful that is. Okay, maybe that'll stay put. And it's not wanting to stay put. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to put a piece of bridge work in here.
I was once told Mike's beard is stronger than Chuck Norris's beard.
Huh? Well, I don't know who told you that, but they were fibbing. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do here, but this darn thing is fighting me, which I knew it would. And so, you know, I can't go along and have everything work perfect. Now and again, there's a challenge. Well, this is one of them. So I'm going to fix it with this. This is going to go in here just like that. Yeah. And that is going to make that thing stay in place.
Hey, Mike, Alec is saying, ask Siri what the weather's going to be tomorrow.
Rain. Our weather tomorrow is rain. I asked Siri that this morning. All right, now this is a gusset right here, a cross gusset. Okay, now what this is going to do is this should alleviate my problem with this edge caving in. Now, I'm probably going to have to do that in a lot of these places.
They have a storm in the UK meant to be bad.
Yeah, probably. There's a bunch of storms. Hey, you guys, there is a lot of problems in the world's weather right now, And one of the reasons there is because the now this is a theory. This is my theory. I don't know as it has to do with anything other than my theory. But the North Pole has been shifting towards Siberia. So when you talk about 30 miles above that shift is where the atmosphere has to try and keep up with the magnetic pole shift. So I believe, now this is just my belief, it's not, there's no facts that I have for it other than I believe that because that's shifting, the weather patterns around the world are shifting as well.
Alex said Chuck Norris once petted the tiger. Tiger growled and trainer said keep calm and slowly walk away. And the tiger did.
I love Chuck Norris jokes. That is so cool. Did you guys know that when Chuck Norris fought Bruce Lee way back in the day, he did an article. I saw the article myself personally. And he said he was afraid to fight Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee hit him so hard, it actually scared Chuck Norris. So, and I really like Chuck Norris. But I liked Bruce Lee better.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Bruce Lee would be scared of you and your paper army.
Yeah, that's possible. Paper Army is cool, you guys. I love the Paper Army. I think you're fantastic human beings.
I love being here. Thank you for building.
You're welcome. I love building. And I'm glad you enjoy the show. Thank you all for coming to the phone show, you guys. Thank you for sharing me with others and being part of this amazing community all over the world. Okay. Well, I should have done this a lot sooner.
Jonathan's asking if do you pay that guy to read off comments?
I'd like to pay Eddie to read off my comments. I really would. We're not making enough money yet to do that, but we are getting close.
That's none of his business.
It doesn't matter.
You inspired me to do this. I just started my first build last night. It's the J-Dam I was talking about. That's Art and Science Show, Mike.
Art Science Show? Oh, that's fantastic news. A J-Dam? Oh, that's cool. All righty. So, putting these gussets in here is going to help with this, strengthen up this build a lot.
Your builds are always so intricate. Man, what a great hobby or passion.
Thank you very much. Hobby and passion, absolutely. Reason being, in my whole life, I did a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs. The problem with doing a lot of jobs is I got really good at them quick because of the way my brain learns stuff. Well, in doing so, I got bored stupid with the job. And I would quit and go to work somewhere else. Well, 17 years ago, I started doing this as a game, in an RPG, Star Wars RPG. And the first week that I did this, that showed them the Falcon, one of the guys after that week went by asked me if I could make more. And I said, well, yeah, sure. And so I started making more stuff, and I never quit. All right, let me see. I got around here somewhere, I have got the original piece that I built 17 years ago. And wouldn't you know it, I can't find it right now. Why is that? They're all in the same place. Here it is. I built this 17 years ago. Millennium Falcon. Out of mac and cheese, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. And I never quit building. I built another one. This one's much better. And I built more and more and more, and I never quit. 17 years now, I've built over 350 pieces. And I continue to improve. All of this stuff, none of this had any lights or anything in them. And the reason being is I just didn't know how to do lights. And now I'm doing fiber optics, LEDs, and hopefully I'm going to be able to put smoke generators, or one smoke generator, into the Titanic. Yeah, we've talked about it.
Art and science is what you're explaining is literally how I work. I struggle to finish projects because I move on to another one.
Yes, this is the cool thing about building with paper. If you get tired of the build, go to a different part of it, especially if you're building something big like this. There are hundreds of things that you can be working on, like turrets, lighting, bridge work, engine work. All of them lead up to what you're doing for your future. And your future, of course, is not set. It depends on what you want to do for your future.
Mike, I believe you need to have your own lane in life. You could never follow. That's true talent finding you.
That could be a very, very good comment, and absolutely true. I shifted jobs, literally dozens of jobs in my lifetime, because they never could hold my attention. This is the first job I've had that held my attention for any length of time.
Scobie's in.
Ah, Scobie, how you doing, Goose? Aw. Oops. Cut it a little short. Oh, well, the nice thing about it is it's paper. You just cut another piece. Okay.
Mike.
40 minutes of the show left, you guys, and then I gotta go. Now, this is Thursday, Pepsi Day.
Hannah's back.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome back. Oh, no. Don't do that. Doggone it. And I shake so I can put my arms onto the table, touch my hands together like that. It helps mitigate the shakes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, what?
A couple new people saying hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Phone Show. What I am working on right now is I am trying to strengthen up. These things are weak. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm adding gussets in between these to add strength to this so that when I start wrapping it with the skin, they don't squeeze together. Yeah. And this is, you guys, this is all structurally correct building. You might not think it is because it's paper. But if you do this in any kind of construction venue, this is the exact same thing you have to do there. Is you have to cross rib everything. It's just like building a house. You got to put fire breaks in the walls. All kinds of stuff you have to do.
Alec already started building ice for the Titanic, Mike.
Ice for the Titanic. Awesome news. That's so cool.
You want to shout out your hot tamales while you're out? While you're not doing anything, you got your hands clean? You got some mentions on it.
Okay. Well, say everyone, you know, I'd started something a long time ago, and it was explaining things about Star Wars, and so that's how come this came about. It was because of Star Wars and the movie that I watched in 1977. So, hey everybody, get your hot tamales here, hot off the grill, you know, very warm, very good. Use hot sauce on them. Yeah, that works. And remember, they're wrapped in corn skin, so if you drop them in the dirt, you just pick them up, take the corn skin off, and a tamale is fine. Get your hot tamales here. Yeah, you can get them out of a frying pan, out of the oven, off the bobby. So, welcome to the Phone Show, everybody.
Somebody, James asked, what scale are you building the Titanic to?
I'm building the scale. The Titanic is the first and only build that I'm building to scale. 101 to 130. And I think that's 1 foot to 130 feet. But I'm not sure how that scale works. But anyway, yes, I am building the Titanic to scale. First and only build that I have ever done that with.
What is a tamale, Mike?
A tamale is meat inside of a tortilla of some kind, I think, or
Corn husk.
what?
Corn husk.
It's inside a corn husk. There's no skin on it other than the corn husk.
No, there's masa in there.
Oh, there's moss inside it. Okay. Anyway, talk to Eddie about that. He knows more of it than I do. Oops, wrong piece. Right there's where it goes. And I should have probably made these earlier, but I didn't know I was going to need them. I figured that the cardboard itself would attach quick enough that I wouldn't need to make gussets on all this. But as it turned out, I was wrong, and those things happen. And so anyway, this is what this looks like, you guys. This is what it's going to look like all the way around. And it's going to be sectioned. Uh-oh. Come here, you. It'll have set here, set here, set here, etc. Probably some on the end as well. But anyway, what this is going to do is, when I sand this off this direction, all of that is going to become the interior walls of this. Oh, Pepsi burp. Hold on a second. I got to chase that, you guys. Oh, okay. Where was I at? Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking at this to see what my angles are. And so that's pretty much just like that. And once you cut enough of these, you can start freehanding them, and then you just cut them a little bit tighter to fit. All right. Say what?
30 minutes.
30 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. This is Thursday. I do 5 shows a week, Monday through Friday. I will be back tomorrow for TGIF. Now, if I could make a jig out of this, but it wouldn't work because every piece is hand cut and fit. That means all of these are different. So you have to cut everything and fit it by hand. And say you have troubles doing something long periods of time. Okay, well, the easiest thing about this is work on it 1 hour a night. All right, that'll take care of the problem of not being able to do a lot of your build. 1 hour a night, that's all you got to do. And in that hour, you should be able to build a tremendous amount of stuff. I built a Millennium Falcon, 365 hours. That's an hour a night for a year. Oh, that one was cut perfect the first time. No trimming. And if you're good at what you do, every once in a while you get a perfect cut.
Patricia, can you quit asking that? I answered you 6 times, literally.
Patricia, don't be a Richard Cranium.
Told her 6 times. We did not meet Chuck Norris.
We did not meet Chuck Norris?
No.
That'd be nice if we could meet Chuck Norris. Hey, Patricia, how about if you set that up? I'd love to meet Chuck Norris. Go ahead, Patricia, set it up. There you go, you guys. Look at that. Those are all done. Now I got to work on the other ones. Okay, well, anyway. So, since that one is right there, I think, how should I do that one? I don't want to pull that one in. All right, so I'm just going to do this the way I should do it. I'm going to move each one as I need to. So, this one goes in here. All righty, here we go. And the nice thing is, if you overcut something, you might be able to move it to a different section, and it'll fit perfect. So don't throw out your pieces just because it didn't fit. Check it, make sure it fits, that it doesn't fit anywhere. If it doesn't fit anywhere, then yeah, you can just throw it away. But if it does fit somewhere else, then you have done the work. You just put it in a different location. Uh-oh, there's a little one. Okay, well that little one fits up here. So I'm gonna put this one up front. And by the time I get up here to work on this, it'll be dry.
Or as window filters do, fill huge gaps with expanding foam. Window fitters.
Yeah, that works for windows. And now, once all these actually get completely dry, this stuff will be rigid strong. Then when I start putting the skin on everything, the skin can be stretched tighter. All right. Okay. I hope everyone is having a good day today. I really do. I've had a pretty darn good day so far. It was actually sunny out here today for the first time in weeks.
Our sun barely popped out right now, and then it got cloudy again.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain all day. Well, it was sunny this morning, so I went and got propane. That way the lady didn't have to stand out in the rain to fill my tanks. Try and keep these in line. All right, as it's not mandatory, but it helps with your strength. It's just like framing up a wall. You have your rafters all located in the same location so that they add lateral strength to what you're building. Lateral? I think, was that the right word? Doggone it.
Depends on what you're looking at. Three more likes to get you to 100, Mike.
3 more likes to 100. I don't think the likes matter anymore. The way that YouTube has changed everything.
Yeah, I agree. I was trying to get them up there.
Yep, we don't even need to say that anymore, because YouTube changed it and the likes don't mean anything anymore. So, because they've turned the likes off, people can't even like anymore. And that's just ridiculous. But that's the changing nature of the internet. It always is evolving and changing. That's why we have to evolve and change with it. Sometimes it's tough, though, you guys. Sometimes change is very hard. And that went off a little tiny bit, but it's not much. And so it'll be okay. And hopefully tomorrow, everyone, I will have the lights all attached and wired together. I've got my soldering iron out, and I hope to have everything soldered together and closed up, so that I can actually have the light switch working.
Anybody donated $13.99, Mike.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you very much, honey bunny.
Hey, Mike, you got a Richard Cranium in here. Umami said crotch shot. He must think his mother's in here.
Umami? Yeah, you're Richard Cranium, Umami. Go play in the freeway. Your mom's there.
You never did tell me what street you lived on over in Dearborn. What about Worry? I don't think that's any of his business, Mike.
In Dearborn, Michigan? I lived on 452nd Street in Dearborn, Michigan. Go look it up.
Edwards, you're leaving.
All right, Titan. Take care. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to take a piece of this right here. I thought that was a good answer to the Dearborn question. All right, now roughly, this is how long each one of these pieces is going to be. This. So now what I'm going to do, instead of having to try and measure every one, I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of them. That way they're all ready to go.
Rocket donated $6.99, Mike.
Thank you, Rocket. Thank you very much, Rocket. We appreciate you a lot.
Mike, that idiot, Richard Cranium, Steven said, why did you lie to me? You live on Salina. Get ready to get rid of him.
No, don't get rid of him. He's an idiot. We like idiots in the show. Besides, if you think you're going to be a rage baiter and come in here and be stupid, go ahead. You're a dummy. Do you even know what Richard Cranium means? Or do I have to tell you? Oh, yeah, you're dumb. I probably have to tell you. Eddie, I'll let you tell him what a Richard Cranium is.
Steven, you're a dickhead.
Ha! There you go, Steven. And I'm absolutely embarrassed to have a middle name that is your name. You give Steven a bad name, dear dumb hun. Anyway, enough of that. We're moving on, everyone. Okay. Besides, Steven, why would I tell you the truth about anything? You're just a troll. Trolls don't need to be told the truth about anything.
Where's 20 minutes, Mike?
20 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. So, how's everybody doing today, by the way? I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, this is interesting. Anybody that's watching this build right now, come next week, I will have the skin and the armor on this, and all of this stuff that I'm doing right now will be gone. You will not see any of it.
You got some retarded people coming in here today.
Tardos? I'm sorry, Eddie. What happened now?
Oh man, nothing worth mentioning. Damn.
Hey, if you people think you're going to come into the show and mess it up by saying stupid stuff, cheers. I hope you drowned in Pepsi. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. Somebody, fool idiot, would try it. Okay, now, can't touch those yet because I have to sand them all down as well as fit them. That has to tighten up. That means I got to re-glue that. So, as you can see, this is what's going on right now. And it's all part of the build process. Whenever you're learning how to do this, it takes time to fit everything. Well, once you get it all fit up, then you can start building. Seriously building. That did not stick. Why did you not stick? It doesn't. I don't know why. All right. Well, we're going to cut that off. There we go. Put that down there. We're going to trim that off right like that. We're going to trim that one off. All right. Sometimes you got to reposition things. Okay, what?
Oh, nothing. Dank thinks he's gonna come in here and tell us how to do our jobs.
Oh, that's okay. You know, people that don't do tell how to do.
Hey, Dank, I'm your daddy. That's who I am. Goodbye. Enjoy the bad one.
All right. Enjoy the truncheon there, Dank, because you're a dummy. You're going to come into somebody else's show and tell them how to run it? Guess what? Where's your show? What's your show do? Oh, don't tell me you don't have a show.
Yeah, there's really a lot of douchebags in here now.
Oh, well, that's all right. You know, douchebaggery is part of life.
Scobie said Dank got 10 pounds of stupid in a 5-pound bag.
Hey, Scovey, that's a good one.
All right, Patricia's gone. Get rid of her.
Yeah, what'd she say this time?
That's about 9 times that she said sorry for her bad behavior about Chuck Norris again. She's just being a dumbass. She's done.
All right. Well, you can only be stupid so long, and then you'll be sent packing. We try not to send anybody down the road, you know, with an empty pack, but you can't fix some of it. You try, but you just can't. There you go. That piece is all tied together now. Now this is starting to strengthen up. It'll be strong enough come tomorrow where I can grab a hold of that and shake it and it won't come loose. Right now, all this stuff is too soft. Okay, it will come loose.
Rocket donated $13.99, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Grandpa.
Okay, Rocket. Thank you, Paper Army Commander Rocket.
See what he does.
Paper Army Commander Rocket. I like that.
I'm gonna make another one, Mike.
I know, Kyle. Yeah, I absolutely know. And that really sucks.
Whenever you're ready, Mike.
You ready, Eddie? This twerks for Rocket. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta get loosened up. Yeah. Hit it, Eddie.
I need that paper tall. I need it stacked and thick. Watch the rhythm hit the floor, make it move, make it stick. She got the paper in her hand, now she make it work. Put that body on the ground, yeah, go make it work. Stack it up, flip the page, yeah, we getting paid. In the club throwing paper, let the money rain. I'm talking Benjamin Franklin, blue strips, the green. The way she moves is the best, the wild ass I've seen. I'm scribbling the checks, I got ink on the pad while she's working on stage, making everyone mad. She got a PhD in motion, yeah, she did the research, turned a little paper in heavy starch paper. Left cheek, right cheek, keep the tempo. If the paper keep falling, then let the floor go.
What? Wow. What? I didn't know those are going to become that long. Thank you, Rocket. What was that? That was nothing. That was just something that we do for Rocket.
You got 10 minutes, Mike, if you want to read.
Yeah, so who was it? Mad General. I don't think you're mad, General. I really don't. Because generals got where they are by being smart. Mad is not smart.
Nobody acknowledged that. Not acknowledged that at all.
That would be another one of those Richard craniums. But that's okay. Everybody has the right to be as dumb as they want. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Okay. Howdy, everybody. Nice to see you. It's the end of the show. That means I gotta go. Well, I tell you what, Mad, I don't understand that term. It's a new one for me. Can you explain? Meatball. Sorry you caught the end of the show, Meatball. There's only like 11 minutes left. It is going good, Mystic. Thank you very much. I am working on the Hammerhead Corvette for Star Wars. And what I found out was the body was not big enough using these. So I'm having to expand the body a half an inch all the way around. Oh, Pepsi burp. Just a second. I got to chase that one. Talking about the wagon I'm dragging? Well, I tell you what, Mad. As far as I know, I have not drug a wagon since the Red Ryder back in 1960. Well, Duck, this is a Hammerhead Corvette from Star Wars. This is the engine section that I'm working on. And This is the body. The engine will fit right back here. Wow, Mystic, that would be fantastic. If there's anything you'd like to start, let me know. I'll help you as much as I can. Yeah, Duck. It is. It's looking really good. I can't show you anything right now. Oh yeah, I can show you something. Oh, who's in? Herman. Holy mackerel, Herman. How you doing? What? Oh, geez. Battery box. All right, now I have to turn this off. Uh-oh, is that it? Nope. Wait. Aha. Those are the coolest engines I've ever made right there. An old girl work out of a heater. The back light on my mountain bike had a yellow lens. I cut them down and used them. And, oh, these are so cool. And this next week, this will all be hooked up on a 9-volt with a switch. The lighting does look a lot better in the dark. Yes, it does. So anyway, but yes. And I made some things the other day. Where are they? What did I do with them? I think I tore them apart. Aw. Anyway, I had some pieces that were on here. These pieces were back here. I made them yesterday. Well, I almost broke one. It bent really bad. And so I tore it off because they're not going to work. So I'm using these plastic Q-tips. Now, the plastic Q-tips will bend and not break. Oh, and Eddie's right, you guys. Grant is a fantastic web designer. He made our Discord site, and he made the paperarmy.net. And they're very good sites. If you need a web page built, Grant can build it. Why in the world did why did the light not come back on this thing? I don't understand. I can't hardly read it. Something's wrong with my lighting. Oh well. That is the way it goes. Yeah. So, anyway, tomorrow, you guys, this will start to be closed in. And I'll be probably putting 1/2-inch strips of paper on it. Because once I get all this gusset work done, then this is tough enough that I'll be able to pull this thing really tight. At this point, I can't quite do that because it's not in good enough shape to be able to handle that. Oh, and that piece just come loose. So that one. Well, that makes me disappointed. Why didn't those stick? Huh. Oh well, I'll fix it. Of course I'm in space, Papa Duck. I'm always in space. My brain's out there. Oh, wait a second. What is? Oh, that's a question mark. Okay. Oh, Papa Duck. Okay. On the Titanic, we're looking into a smoke machine that will fit inside the Titanic. So when you turn the lights on, it'll smoke out the stacks. And so That's kind of where we're looking at that part of it. Other than that, smoking out the engines, can't do it. Not with grill work like I got. Yes, yeah, Duck, just for the Titanic.
Mike,
Yeah.
read Angelina Hawley's comment.
Hey.
I just got banned for speaking in another language today during your stream, and your mods did the same. That's discrimination. I'm reporting the channel.
Okay. Go ahead and report the channel. We speak English here. You want to talk a different language? Go to a different language channel. Don't bring it here. That's just dumb.
I just removed it.
A little dry ice would work, but how do you put it inside the Titanic once it's all closed up? I suppose you could drop a little chunk down the stack, but I'm not going to do that. Mystic, well, I tell you what, if you start practicing sci-fi up here, you're always out there. That's kind of the way I am. JFK, Sun and Moon and Stars are #1 always. Nice of you to drop by at the end of the show. There's only 4 minutes left. Just spinning ideas? Okay. That is Mind's teacher. Nice. Oh, TR Treacher. Mind Stretcher. Mind Stretcher. Oh, I finally got your name right. Wow, that took me a minute. I had to stretch my mind to get that one.
And you can get rid of that guy too.
Oh, okay, Rocket. Yeah. All right. Now, is this going to be a long one, Eddie? So I'll dance through it instead of stopping in the middle.
Yeah, Mike, I'm more concerned about what's going on right now in the chat. We gotta have a meeting after the show.
Why?
I'll tell you after the show, Mike.
Okay.
Let's just go back to the old song because the new ones aren't working out.
Yes.
Damn it. Trying to find it, Mike. Hold on. Okay, Mike. Go ahead.
All right, we got this. Okay, Rocket. Here we go.
I like cardstock and I cannot lie. You other engineers can't deny. When the designer walks in with structural need and a model in your face is complete, you get sprung. I'm gonna pull out my X-Acto blade. Cause I noticed that stack of boards you made. Chipboard so thick, you gotta grab a rule. Doing all the math cause the project's cool. Oh baby, I want them all with you. Can't fold too nice and glue you too. My cuts are precise, I can't be rushed. I'm talking about pop-ups that will be crushed. Unless I design it with precision and grace and complex geometric right in your face. So paper engineers, yeah. Paper engineers, yeah. Your project looks like it can last for years. There you go, Mike.
All right. Thank you, Rocket. Okay. Well, how we doing?
Mike, it's 1 minute left now.
We're 1 minute of the show. Oh. Well, everybody, it's the end of the show. Thank you all for coming to the show. Thank you, Rocket, for your help. And thank you all for being good human beings. Well, I will not take my clothes off. No. That would be embarrassing for everyone. So, anyway, you guys, thank you for coming to the phone show. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. Hope to see you all then. And otherwise, have a good night, y'all. And remember, never stop learning. It's an important thing to know. And also, remember this. Does not matter what you are. Does not matter where you are. Doesn't matter who you are. Does not matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings. Let's start being better human beings, shall we? Good night, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow.